3 habits preventing you from being successful. Habit number 1 is over planning. Planning is an important part of doing any task or accomplishing any goal. But when you over plan, that is when you plan and keep planning for every possible problem or scenario that may or may not happen. Now that is the issue, because you're only stressing yourself out. You're worrying about all the what ifs, which may or may not happen. So why are you worrying about it? People who plan like this, who plan for every single scenario, every single problem, either end up never taking action, or if they do take action and they have a problem, it freaks them out. Because in their mind, in here, they've already planned for everything. So any problem that occurs, they freeze. They don't know what to do, right? So what you should do is worry about the things that you can control. Don't worry about other things that may or may not happen, or they're out of your control. You have to be comfortable with rolling with the punches and solving the problems as they come along. Habit number 2 is not seeking help when you need it. It's a fact that no one can be successful without seeking some form of help. And that is because time is finite and you have a limited knowledge of what you can accomplish. That is why people seek out experts or individuals who specialize in a certain field, because they have knowledge that they don't. Now, you can make the case that you can learn it yourself. That way you don't have to seek any help. True, but now we have to talk about opportunity cost of time and money versus the knowledge gain. How much gain and how well do you know it, right? So you have to be proactive about seeking help. You can't just wait for someone to notice that you're struggling and magically come in and say, I can help you, or ask if you need help. You need to actively seek it out, right? Actively seek it out, get the help you need, and achieve the goal or the task that you set out to do. The third habit that is preventing you from being successful is not enough effort. So think about this. You have an idea. You have a goal. You plan it. You execute it. Everything's going well. But then you start getting a little bogged down and you think, you know what? I'm gonna take a little more breaks. I'm gonna allocate more breaks in my schedule. Eventually, these breaks get a little longer. Eventually, you end up telling yourself, I'm not gonna work when I can't concentrate, or when I'm just feeling off. And then you miss your deadlines. And then either your whole project fails or one section of it fails and you become behind on your project timeline, which can constitute a failure for that section of the project. Maybe not for the overall project. What you need to understand is that regardless of how you feel, compartmentalize it and just get to work. You need to focus the task at hand. Once you're done, then you can go back to thinking about whatever it is that was making you moody or distracting you. But for now, you need to shove all that into a box, lock it inside your head, and put it away, and just focus. Because you need to understand, it's not about self-motivation. It's not about staying motivated. You won't be. You will never be. It's about having that self-discipline and acknowledging the fact that you have a task to do and you have to do it regardless of how you feel, right? Only then can you be truly successful. If you can't do this, then you will never achieve the success that you want professionally or personally, like your relationships or your personal goals, right? Stay tuned.